The Brady Bunch brought joy, laughter, and timeless family moments to millions. But behind the beloved characters lies a legacy shaped by the actors who brought them to life. In this tribute, we look back at 37 stars from the classic TV series, 1969 to 1974, who have sadly passed away. From iconic leads to unforgettable guest stars, discover their personal journeys, remarkable careers, and the lasting impact they left on television history. Whether you grew up with the Bradys or are just discovering them, this is a heartfelt look at the faces we still remember, and the lives we won't forget. Robert Reed portrayed Mike Brady in The Brady Bunch, 1969, when he was 37 years old. Mike Brady is the kind-hearted and level-headed patriarch of the blended Brady family, working as an architect and raising 3 sons from a previous marriage. Calm, rational, and consistently fair, Mike represents the ideal 1970s father figure, a man of moral integrity who balances discipline with compassion. His marriage to Carol brings 3 stepdaughters into his life, and together they navigate the challenges of parenting a large family with humor and love. Reed's portrayal was warm and charismatic, although behind the scenes he often clashed with the producers over the show's writing and tone. In real life, Robert Reed was a classically trained actor with roots in theater. He also starred in The Defenders before becoming a TV icon as Mike Brady. He passed away on May 12, 1992, at the age of 59. The official cause of death was colon cancer, though it was later revealed he was also HIV positive, a fact he kept private. His death shocked fans who remembered him as the ideal father figure of American television. Florence Henderson portrayed Carol Brady in The Brady Bunch, 1969, when she was 35 years old. Carol Brady is the loving and upbeat matriarch of the family, bringing grace, charm, and warmth into the Brady household. As the stepmother to Mike's 3 sons and mother to her own 3 daughters, she takes on a central role in uniting the family with humor and unconditional love. Carol is stylish, optimistic, and often the emotional glue that keeps the family together. Florence Henderson's portrayal became iconic, turning her into one of television's most beloved moms. Beyond The Brady Bunch, Henderson had a flourishing career in music and stage, and she frequently appeared on variety shows and talk shows throughout the 1970s and 1980s. In real life, she was known for her wit and candor. Florence Henderson died on November 24, 2016, at the age of 82 from heart failure. Her passing came as a surprise to many, as she had made a public appearance just days earlier. Her legacy as America's mom continues to resonate with audiences of all ages. Alan Melvin portrayed Sam Franklin in The Brady Bunch, 1969, when he was 46 years old. Sam is Alice Nelson's lovable and slightly bumbling boyfriend, known for running the local butcher shop. With his apron, cheerful smile, and endearing awkwardness, Sam brought a dose of working-class charm to the otherwise suburban world of the Bradys. His gentle teasing of Alice and sweet affection for her made them one of the show's most enduring and quirky couples. Though a minor character, Sam's appearances always brought warmth and humor to the series. Alan Melvin had a prolific career in television comedy, also appearing in the Phil Silvers show, All in the Family, and voicing characters in The Flintstones and Magilla Gorilla. He was a reliable character actor, often cast for his deep voice and comedic timing. Alan Melvin passed away on January 17, 2008, at the age of 84 due to cancer. His voice and presence left a lasting legacy in classic American TV, particularly for audiences who grew up with his lighthearted performances. Ann B. Davis portrayed Alice Nelson in The Brady Bunch, 1969, when she was 43 years old. Alice is the Brady family's loyal and wisecracking housekeeper, known for her quick wit, blue uniform, and deep affection for the entire Brady clan. Always ready with a warm smile or a humorous observation, Alice serves as a bridge between the children and parents, often stepping in as a confidant, referee, and friend. Her character's practicality and emotional intelligence made her a beloved figure in the household and in American pop culture. Davis brought years of comedic experience to the role, having won 2 Emmy Awards for The Bob Cummings Show before joining The Brady Bunch. In real life, she was a devout Episcopalian and never married, choosing a life of faith and community over Hollywood glamour. Ann B. Davis passed away on June 1, 2014, at the age of 88, following a fall in her home, that caused a subdural hematoma. Her gentle presence and impeccable comedic timing left a lasting impact on generations of viewers. Gordon Jump portrayed Collins in a 1970 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 39 years old. Collins is a mild-mannered, well-dressed character involved in a professional subplot related to Mike Brady's architectural work. Jump's calm and polite demeanor added credibility to the business environment the show occasionally explored beyond the family dynamic. Though his role was brief, Jump's reliable everyman presence stood out. He is best remembered for his role as Arthur Big Guy Carlson on the sitcom WKRP in Cincinnati, where he played the lovable and clueless radio station manager. He also became familiar to audiences as the Maytag repairman in commercials during the 1980s and 1990s. Known for his gentle voice and kind screen presence, Jump often portrayed authority figures with heart. He passed away on September 22, 2003, at the age of 71 due to pulmonary fibrosis. Gordon Jump's warmth and professionalism made him a welcome figure across both comedy and drama on American television. Stephen Dunn appeared as Mark Millard in a 1971 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 52 years old. Millard is a refined and persuasive businessman who interacts with Mike Brady in a storyline centered around an architectural pitch. Dunn portrayed him with confidence and corporate charm, capturing the cool professionalism of a client whose approval could affect Mike's career. It was a small but pivotal part, adding tension and stakes to the otherwise light family show. Outside of the Brady Bunch, Dunn was known for roles in films during the 1940s and 1950s, and he later became a television personality and game show host. His clear voice and polished demeanor made him a natural fit for both on-screen roles and broadcasting. He passed away on September 2, 1977, at the age of 59 from a heart attack. Though not a household name, Stephen Dunn's work in film, radio, and TV gave him a steady and respected career that spanned multiple media and decades. Jim Bakus portrayed Zachariah T. Brown in a 1971 episode of The Brady Bunch at the age of 58. Zachariah T. Brown appears as a quirky and mysterious character during a memorable family camping episode, where he is mistaken for a ghost by the Brady children. His eccentric demeanor and eerie presence add a touch of comic suspense to the storyline. Bakus's portrayal is humorous and theatrical, offering a fun departure from the show's usual suburban setting. Known far beyond the Brady Bunch, Jim Bakus was already a television legend by the time he appeared in the series. He famously voiced the nearsighted cartoon character, Mr. Magoo, and played the wealthy Thurston Howell, the third on Gilligan's Island. In real life, Bakus battled Parkinson's disease in his later years. He died on July 3, 1989, at the age of 76, due to complications from pneumonia. His versatile talent, from comedy to voice work, made him a treasured figure in American pop culture. Jack Collins portrayed Mr. Phillips in The Brady Bunch, 1970, when he was 52 years old. Mr. Phillips is Mike Brady's demanding yet fair-minded boss at the architectural firm where Mike works. Often featured in storylines involving career decisions or workplace tension, Mr. Phillips embodies the professional authority figure, pragmatic, results-driven, yet not without moments of empathy. Collins portrayed him with quiet authority, offering a grounded counterpoint to the more chaotic domestic scenes of the Brady household. Outside the show, Jack Collins had a robust career as a character actor, frequently cast as officials, judges, or corporate executives in series like Bewitched, The Dick Van Dyke Show, and Perry Mason. His strong screen presence made him a go-to choice for roles that required gravitas and precision. Jack Collins was born on August 24, 1918, and passed away on January 31, 2005, at the age of 86 from natural causes. Though often in supporting roles, his face and voice became staples of classic American television, remembered fondly by viewers spanning generations. Vincent Price played Professor Hubert Whitehead in a 1972 three-part episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 61 years old. Professor Whitehead is an eccentric archaeologist who captures the Brady kids in a Hawaiian cave, believing they are after his discoveries. Price portrayed him with a perfect blend of menace and comedy, adding a theatrical flair to the show's otherwise lighthearted tone. His appearance marked one of the most memorable Brady Bunch guest roles, turning a vacation episode into a suspenseful and fun adventure. Vincent Price was a master of horror cinema, known for his distinctive voice and iconic roles in films like House of Wax, The Fly, and The Pit and the Pendulum. Beyond horror, he had a refined presence and often appeared in art and cooking programs. He passed away on October 25, 1993, at the age of 82 due to lung cancer and Parkinson's disease. Price's mix of elegance and eeriness left a permanent mark on film and television history. Jackie Coogan portrayed Harry Duggan in a 1971 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 57 years old. Duggan is a colorful, fast-talking character who adds comic energy to the episode, embodying the type of eccentric personality that briefly disrupts the otherwise orderly Brady world. Coogan brought decades of experience to the role, using his comedic timing and expressive face to leave a strong impression despite limited screen time. Famous for being the first major child star in Hollywood, he gained international fame for his role in The Kid, 1921, alongside Charlie Chaplin. Later in life, he became beloved again as Uncle Fester in the Addams Family TV series. His personal life, including the loss of his childhood fortune, led to the creation of the Coogan Law, protecting child actors' earnings. He passed away on March 1, 1984, at the age of 69 due to heart failure. Coogan's legacy is both cinematic and legal, making him a significant figure in entertainment history beyond his Brady Bunch appearance. John Howard played a doctor in a 1971 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 58 years old. The character appears briefly but plays an important role as a steady and compassionate medical figure, providing reassurance during a moment of tension in the Brady household. Howard's dignified screen presence gave the scene a sense of realism and calm authority. Though a minor role, it echoed the kind of roles he had played earlier in his career as a leading man. Howard was best known for his role as Bulldog Drummond in a series of films during the 1930s and for appearing in Frank Capra's Lost Horizon. After serving in the U.S. Navy during World War II, he returned to acting in both film and television, often portraying judges, doctors, and high-ranking officials. He passed away on February 19, 1995, at the age of 81 due to heart failure. Though no longer in starring roles by the 1970s, Howard's presence in The Brady Bunch is a small example of his lifelong screen professionalism. Hal Smith portrayed the Cartoon King in a 1969 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 52 years old. The Cartoon King is a flamboyant children's TV host with an exaggerated costume and over-the-top personality, providing comic relief in an episode centered on Bobby Brady's desire to be on television. Smith's energetic performance was both satirical and endearing, capturing the absurdity of children's programming while still appealing to the show's young audience. Beyond The Brady Bunch, Hal Smith had a wide-ranging career. He is best known for his role as Otis Campbell, the town drunk on The Andy Griffith Show, and he became a prolific voice actor in animated shows such as Winnie the Pooh, The Jetsons, and DuckTales. His vocal versatility made him a familiar sound in many childhoods. He passed away on January 28, 1994, at the age of 77 due to a heart attack. Smith's legacy as a character actor and voice talent continues to live on in animation and television reruns. Leonard Bremen played a truck driver in a 1971 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 55 years old. Though his screen time was short, Bremen's portrayal of the truck driver brought a dose of grounded realism to the show's polished suburban world. Gruff, practical, and no-nonsense, his character offered a contrast to the Brady family's cheerful, orderly environment. Bremen had a knack for portraying everyday working-class roles: mechanics, drivers, policemen, always lending authenticity to the scenes he appeared in. His rough features and direct manner made him a reliable presence in popular series like Gunsmoke, Dragnet, and The Untouchables, where he often played blue-collar types or tough city dwellers. While he never starred in leading roles, Bremen's work built the fabric of mid-century American television. He passed away on March 21, 1986, at the age of 70. The cause of death was not publicly reported. Though often uncredited, Leonard Bremen's screen presence helped shape the character-rich background of many classic shows. Herb Vigran played the Examiner in a 1970 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 60 years old. In an episode centered on Marcia's driving test, the examiner is the official tasked with evaluating her skills. Vigran infused the character with deadpan humor and mild irritation, perfectly portraying a weary bureaucrat dealing with nervous teens. It's a role that called for subtle comedy, and Vigran delivered with his trademark dry delivery. A veteran of stage, radio, television, and film, Vigran appeared in over 350 television episodes and was a regular in shows such as Dragnet, I Love Lucy, and The Red Skelton Show. His curly hair, expressive eyebrows, and raspy voice made him instantly recognizable even in short appearances. He passed away on November 29, 1986, at the age of 76 from cancer. While he never had leading roles, Herb Vigran was a cornerstone of character acting in mid-century American television, always bringing authenticity and humor to the screen. Marcia Wallace portrayed Mrs. Robbins in a 1971 episode of The Brady Bunch when she was 29 years old. Mrs. Robbins is a cheerful and slightly quirky teacher who interacts with the Brady children in a school-related storyline. Wallace brought her trademark wit and expressive comedic delivery to the role, making the character memorable even in a brief appearance. Known for her vibrant red hair, tall frame, and distinctive voice, Wallace specialized in playing outspoken and humorous women. Her most iconic role came later as Carol Kester, the sassy receptionist on The Bob Newhart Show, and even more famously as the voice of Edna Krabappel on The Simpsons, a performance that earned her an Emmy. Off-screen, she was an advocate for breast cancer awareness after surviving the disease herself. She passed away on October 25, 2013, at the age of 70 due to complications from pneumonia and sepsis. Her legacy endures through her sharp comic timing and the beloved characters she brought to life. Michael Lerner portrayed Johnny in a 1969 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 28 years old. Johnny is a laid-back, fast-talking personality who briefly appears in a scene involving one of the adult Brady's social interactions. Though his appearance is brief, Lerner brought his usual sharp timing and understated intensity to the role, giving depth to a character who might otherwise go unnoticed. Lerner was best known for his work in both television and film, often portraying eccentric or morally ambiguous characters. His breakout came later, with his Oscar-nominated performance as studio head Jack Lipnick in the Coen brothers' Barton Fink, 1991. With a commanding presence and a gift for blending humor with gravitas, Lerner became a respected character actor in Hollywood. He passed away on April 8, 2023, at the age of 81. The cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Despite his small role on The Brady Bunch, Lerner's long and versatile career left a lasting impression in film and television. Jay Silverhills portrayed Chief Eagle Cloud in a 1971 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 59 years old. In the episode, Chief Eagle Cloud leads a cultural event at the children's school, offering a moment of learning and humor. Silverhills played the role with dignity and grace, avoiding stereotype, and instead infusing it with calm authority and respect. Known worldwide as Tonto in the Lone Ranger television series, Silverhills was one of the first Native American actors to gain prominence in Hollywood. Off-screen, he was a fierce advocate for better and more respectful representation of indigenous peoples in film and television. Later in life, he founded the Indian Actors Workshop in Los Angeles to support Native performers. He passed away on March 5, 1980, at the age of 67 after a series of strokes. Though Chief Eagle Cloud was a small role, it exemplified Silverhills' commitment to bringing authenticity and pride to Native representation on screen. Victor Killian played Mr. Stoner in a 1970 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 79 years old. Mr. Stoner is an elderly figure with a somewhat grumpy exterior, but a heart of gold, featured in a storyline emphasizing kindness and community connection. Killian's performance was warm yet grounded, capturing the humanity of an older man often overlooked by those around him. Killian had a long career on stage and screen, with his rugged features and expressive face making him a favorite for character roles in westerns and dramas. He was also known for his activism and outspokenness during the McCarthy era, which temporarily hindered his acting opportunities. Tragically, Killian was murdered during a home invasion robbery on March 11, 1979, at the age of 88. The case was never officially solved. His death shocked the Hollywood community. Despite a modest role in The Brady Bunch, Killian's life and career were rich with both artistic contribution and political courage. Davy Jones played himself in a 1971 episode of The Brady Bunch when he was 26 years old. In the iconic episode Getting Davy Jones, Marcia Brady promises her classmates that she can get pop star Davy Jones to perform at their school prom. The episode is a fan favorite, showcasing the real-life Monkees frontman in a charming guest appearance that blends celebrity culture with teenage daydreams. Jones played a gracious, down-to-earth version of himself, showing up at the Brady house and even serenading Marcia. The role helped cement his status as a teen idol of the era. Outside the show, Davy Jones enjoyed fame as a member of the Monkees, known for hits like Daydream Believer and I'm a Believer. His career spanned music, TV, and stage, and he remained a nostalgic figure for fans of 60s pop culture. He passed away on February 29, 2012, at the age of 66 due to a heart attack. Jones's brief Brady Bunch appearance became one of the series' most beloved celebrity cameos. Who's your favorite character from the Brady Bunch? It's always tough to say goodbye to beloved cast members who are no longer with us. How does that make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you're enjoying our content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. We appreciate having you in our community.